Adam Levine may be busy with his return to The Voice, but he's also making a comeback with music of his own. The singer is famous for being the frontman for the hit band Maroon 5, and the last time the group released new music was in 2023 with their song Middle Ground. Well, with Adam being the coach on The Voice Season 27, one would think he may not have time to work on personal projects. On the contrary, it turns out he has a lot in the works in the music department, and he shared some surprising clues about what he's working on next after the current season of the NBC series wraps up. Appearing on The Tonight Show starring Jimmy Fallon on April 7, host Jimmy Fallon grilled Adam on whether Maroon 5 had any plans to release new music in the future. Not only did Adam have an answer for this, but he shared that there's plenty in the works. There's rumors of a new Maroon 5 song. There's been rumors of maybe a new album. Jimmy began in a clip posted on Instagram. There's been rumors of a tour, and yet I've heard nothing. I'm gonna confirm the rumors are true, Adam revealed in response. It's true. The rumors are correct. Well, isn't this exciting news? But Adam wasn't done sharing all the fun things in store for Maroon 5. With a new song debuting sometime in April, he also announced a new album and a live tour would be happening later this year. There has never been a time when Adam Levine, the charismatic vocalist of Maroon 5 and a longtime coach on The Voice, allowed himself to be still. Over the course of his career, which has spanned more than 20 years and has been marked by Grammy victories, chart-topping records, and a presence on reality television that is larger than life, Levine has mastered the art of reinventing himself. The attention is currently on his next move, which is a daring and surprising endeavor that promises to display a side of Levine that fans have not seen before. This comes as Season 27 of The Voice comes to a close. During a recent interview, he made a reference to the fact that this is something I've been dreaming about for a while, which piqued people's interest in the future plans of the multifaceted celebrity. The path that Levine has traveled has been everything but unforeseeable. Via the release of Maroon 5's debut album, Songs About Jane, which fused pop rock with genuine emotion, as well as via the creation of worldwide anthems such as Moves Like Jagger and Sugar, he has demonstrated his talent for creating music that is applicable to more than one generation. His stay on The Voice for a total of 12 seasons, in addition to his comeback for the 27th season in 2025, solidified his position as a cultural icon by combining sharp wit, mentorship, and fierce competition. Despite this, Levine, who is 46 years old, is eager to have something new, not just another record or TV gig, but rather a venture that pushes the boundaries of his creative abilities to their absolute extent. What exactly is the big reveal, then? In spite of the fact that Levine has decided to keep certain information close to his breast, he has provided enough clues to construct a picture. The next project he is working on is not a conventional music release or a return to reality television. Rather, it is an initiative that is deeply personal and multidisciplinary in nature, combining music, storytelling, and social impact. It is possible that it is a hybrid concept consisting of a documentary series, a live performance experience, and a philanthropy-driven project, according to sources close to Levine. There is a rumor that the working title is Echoes of Us, which is a reference to connection and shared human experiences. This title was mentioned in a post that was published not too long ago. It is very evident that Levine intends to make a message, regardless of the shape that it takes. Levine revealed his thoughts in a personal moment, saying, "I've spent years singing about love, heartbreak, and life. It's not simply via songs that I want to express myself, but there's more I want to communicate. Something that has a more profound impact and that draws people together is what I want to have created." His previous work is distinguished from this undertaking by the ambition it possesses. It's not about trying to get radio play or getting viral moments. It's about leaving a legacy. After years of juggling his success in the entertainment industry with his family life, he is a father of 3 children with his wife, Behati Prinsloo. Levine is now contemplating the things that are most important to him, and this initiative is his method of putting those contemplations into action. The fact that this move is outside of Levine's comfort zone is what makes it so intriguing. The polished pop sound of Maroon 5 and the high-energy structure of the voice are completely different from the raw, unfiltered arena that he is entering. According to those with knowledge of the project, it is gritty yet hopeful, and it involves Levine working with musicians, activists, and filmmakers who are not part of the mainstream cultural scene. Think of it as a combination of Springsteen's introspective documentary, Western Stars, and Bono's advocacy-driven One campaign, but with Levine's distinctive swagger. Laughing, he said, "I'm nervous as hell. I'm nervous as hell. But that is how I know that it is something that is worth doing." Levine's departure from The Voice, following the conclusion of Season 16 in 2019, was the time when the seeds for this project were planted. By taking a break from the act, he was able to reacquaint himself with himself, not only as a performer, but also as a storyteller. On the time period, he has stated, "I was completely exhausted. It was necessary for me to investigate who I was outside of the machine." His time during those years was spent composing, producing, and working quietly on projects that he was passionate about. One of his passion projects was mentoring budding musicians through his 222 Records label. That pause, in conjunction with the introspective state of mind brought on by the pandemic, spurred thoughts that eventually developed into what is currently taking shape. It would appear that the driving force behind Levine's initiative is the amplification of voices. He is interested in tales that aren't always told, and he draws from his personal experiences, which include growing up in Los Angeles, navigating the highs and lows of celebrity, and struggling with mental health. During his conversation, he revealed, "I've met so many people with incredible lives and incredible struggles. I want to bring attention to them," she said. Assuming the rumors are true, the documentary component will include real people in addition to Levine's music, and it will also include unique songs that were written particularly for the project. Not only are these not radio songs, but they are also raw, acoustic-driven tracks that have the feel of journal entries. At the same level of ambition is the live component. Levine envisions a series of immersive concerts that would be held in atypical settings, such as warehouses, theaters in tiny towns, or even open fields, where the audience would become a part of the drama. In his explanation, he stated, "It's not just me on a stage. We are having a chat. Each and every one of us is in this." There is already a lot of excitement generated by fans, with posts such as "Adam doing narrative shows." This sounds like something he's never done before, and I can't wait to see what he does next. Take my money. The excitement is a reflection of Levine's ongoing attractiveness. He is a celebrity who, even to millions of people, feels like a friend. Philanthropy is yet another essential component. For a long time, Levine has been a supporter of causes such as environmental initiatives and research on childhood cancer. However, this endeavor takes it to a whole new level. It has been claimed that he is forming partnerships with organizations in order to devote the earnings of the initiative to community arts programs and support for mental health. "If I can use my platform to make a difference, I'm all in if that's what it takes," he remarked. His days on The Voice, during which he championed underdogs, are a natural extension of this endeavor, but it is on a far larger scale. This is not about publicity. Rather, it is about impact, which is based on Levine's conviction that art has the power to cure. Collaborative effort is essential to the success of the project. For the purpose of bringing his vision to life, Levine has assembled a varied team consisting of grassroots activists and independent directors. In a humble tone, he announced, "I am not the expert here. People who have lived through these experiences are teaching me new things." Within a field that is frequently dominated by ego, the fact that he is prepared to listen sets him apart. Despite the fact that this is not a band endeavor, he is also relying on his fellow members of the Maroon 5 band for musical contributions. It was he who said, "They are my brothers. Even if it's a little bit out there, they understand what it is that I'm trying to accomplish." Because the 27th season of The Voice is coming to a conclusion, Levine's schedule is becoming more flexible, which will allow him to devote his full attention to this endeavor. There are rumors that production will begin in the middle of 2025 and that the release or debut could take place in 2026. Due to Levine's preference for quality over haste, the deadline is not strictly adhered to. As he spoke, he stated, "I don't want to rush this. It's got to have a good feeling." Although this patience is a change for a person who is known for his high-octane enthusiasm, it is a reflection of the personal stakes that are involved in the undertaking. For the fans, this change is both exciting and disappointing at the same time. Although Levine's return to The Voice was a bittersweet experience, his next chapter feels more like a graduation than anything else. He is not giving up on music. Maroon 5 is still performing and has new material in the works. Instead, he is redefining what it means to be Adam Levine. He made a joke about how he would always be the person who was leaping around and singing about chicks. However, I am also this other guy as of right now, and I can't wait to meet him. Adam is about to drop something epic, and storytelling are two phrases that capture the eagerness that is being expressed. Giving to charity, I would want to sign up. It is a demonstration of Levine's capacity to develop with time while maintaining his essential characteristics, which include being captivating, genuine, and unafraid to take risks. He is carrying the lessons he has learned from his past with him as he enters this new zone. These lessons include the hard work he put in during his early days, the vulnerability of his music, and the pleasure of connecting with other people. In his next step, Adam Levine is not simply changing careers. Rather, he is on a mission to create something that will endure. Through Echoes of Us, or whatever it may be called, he is placing his faith in the ability of stories to bring people together, inspire them, and heal them. He stated, "This is my heart on the line." Citation needed. That is a promise that is worthy of being believed in, especially for a man who has spent his entire life wearing his heart on his sleeve.